Hello board gamers of the world, welcome here again to the box. Today we are going to be talking about life lessons you learn from playing board games. It's a very interesting video, so stay tuned. Alright, so today I chose this subject and I chose to bring it in a different perspective. We are gonna be talking about life lessons we learn from games from the perspective of life. These are things, this is a video about life. It's not only about games. Of course it will help you, for sure it will help you winning when you're playing board games, but these are also principles you should take from playing board games to normal life, because you will need them every single day. And the first, they're not by any order, by any special order, so I will just tell them randomly. And the first I came up with is be patient. Be patient while you're playing a game. If you're not patient, you are probably gonna lose. Because wise decisions are made by thinking about them. If you think more, you're probably gonna get a better answer, a better decision in the end. So be patient before you play. Be patient before you act. Sometimes we are like very excited, or you really want to play, and so you don't think very well. You know, you just you just want to do it, and then you regret. Oh my God, what have I done? And that happens so many times again and again to me. So be patient, and you're probably gonna be successful. Another thing you should you should really care, you should really take into consideration is, if you are playing a competitive game, which is well, what life is, a competitive game most of the times, don't trust anyone. Don't trust anyone at all, because people, while they are playing, people say a lot of things just to misguide you, and people do a lot of things just to misguide you. And with this comes another advice. Your best friend in life is probably your worst friend, your worst enemy in while you're playing a game. This is like so true, because your best friends know you better than anyone else. If they are playing against you, they will probably know your weakest spots, and they will explore them. Trust me, I do all the time. And this is like a game. This is more like a game advice, and not a life advice. Because if it's a best friend, it should be your best friend, not your worst enemy. But during a game, don't trust your best friend. And during a competitive game, don't trust anyone. During a cooperative game, trust everyone. Of course, make up your mind, try to think about solutions, about your own solutions, try to bring them to the table, but also accept the fact that other people's solutions, other people's options can also be, may also be acceptable, and may also work for the success of your mission. So don't trust anyone if you're playing a competitive game. Trust everyone moderately if you're playing a cooperative game. Another advice, and this is a very important advice because it goes totally against what I do, is please shut the fuck up. Don't talk too much, because while you're talking too much, while you're talking, people, I mean, you're playing with your friends, they know you. If you talk, they will understand, they will probably get a lot more of your game from your game. They know you, they know your tricks, they know when you say something what you mean, when you say the other thing what you mean. So if you are more quiet, you probably will give them less chances of reading you. So be quiet, don't talk too much. Another one, and this one goes with a personal message. Learn to accept defeat, and this goes to a special friend, and I will tag him here for sure, João. Learn to accept defeat. Sometimes it's not easy, and in life it's the same. It's not easy. It's not always easy to accept defeat. It's like sometimes you accept it because you know it's fair, but not life is not always fair with you, and for sure the games are not always fair with you also. And I can give you an example during endless Catan sessions. Well, sometimes the dice they play a major role, dictating luck, and sometimes you are very unlucky. But what this game in special and most games allow you is to bring new strategies to overcome the lack of luck. Well, when you are having less luck, or when you see someone dealing something you wouldn't like to, because they are like punishing you, even if they don't want to, don't take it personally, okay? And if you lose the game, don't learn to accept defeat, because it's learning to accept defeat that you will understand firstly how you were defeated in first time, you know, because you will analyze rationally and not not blame everything on luck. So learn to accept defeat is a very, very good advice for the games and for life. Always, always, always accept a challenge, because if you don't accept the challenge, you are probably not gonna evolve. While you're playing a game, there are many ways of playing a game, and if you're playing it always the same way, you're probably gonna act the same way, and your friends will probably gonna understand that is your strategy, that will always be your strategy, and sooner or later you're gonna lose because you got stuck with yourself and with your strategies, and people eventually found new strategies that will overcome your own strategy. Well, accept the challenge, accept to challenge yourself and find new ways to get to a point. Even if for that you will need to lose 1 or 2 games, and then you will come back stronger than ever. Same, always the same for life. Don't take anything for granted. If you're being successful, challenge yourself, and you will probably be successful for a longer time. Invest your time in the game. Sometimes we take some game, and well, at first the game doesn't really appeal to you, and you just don't find very attractive, like very interesting to play it again. Well, give some time. Always remember this: a game is a thing that took the creators a few years to build the whole universe, the whole mechanics and everything. So probably there is more to the game than you are seeing at first time. So invest your time, give it a chance, and the game for sure. Most times the game will give will make up to you sooner or later. And with life, it's exactly the same. Invest your time in something, and life will give it back to you. Okay, this is a very, very important lesson you can bring from board games. And last but not least, focus. It's very, very important to keep focused, because a game is won or lost in the details. This is a very important moment now, and that's why I kept it for the last. If you don't focus, if you take it lightly, you will probably end up losing the game. There's no other way to it. You get focused. Of course, you can always make mistakes even when you're focused, but the probability of making mistakes when you're focused is so inferior. It's so less probable. So focus on the details, and probably you will win the game. Probably you will be successful. Probably you'll have a lot more fun, because it's when you know the details that starts the fun. It's the same with life. Get focused and you will reach your goals. Okay? This advice is for free. All these advices are for free. So this is the video for today. If you liked it, you know the drill. You give your thumbs up. Don't forget, today is Monday, so we'll have another post on Facebook with the reflections of a tabletop teacher. I'm reflecting about many aspects of teaching little kids in schools. And next Friday, you know it, there is another amazing interview. So, every Monday, every Friday, the Curious Box is here on a table, at a table, at a table next to you. Take care.